Alright, number 9 green. I'm going to talk about a couple of different things we got going on here for this video. The first off is when this green was, this green had an extension added on, I'd say the last 10 years, give or take. And you can kind of see the line right through here as I point this moisture meter, right about through there. And what we see is that the moisture numbers dry out much faster in the front here than anywhere else. So right here you can kind of see there's a little bit of sheen, a little different color going on. And what I have in my hand is what we call the TDR meter, and it's giving us a reading of 23 right now. This is a tool we use in place of a soil probe in order to tell us an objective number for what our moisture reading is. And you can see how the grass is laying down a little bit right there. It doesn't want to bounce back up, and we call this wilt. All this in here, we call this wilt. Now I have another spot right over here where we have a higher moisture reading, and that moisture reading is 23. That's not higher. That's about the same right there, about 24. Typically in the winter months we see moisture readings that produce wilt like this on these putting surfaces to be around the high teens. When we have salt stress going on, the moisture readings can get up to the high 20s and low 30s, which is what we've seen in the past, where the moisture would be plenty fine, but the plant wouldn't be bouncing back when we step on it. So the salt would be restricting the plant and the roots from taking up the moisture. Now, with that also ties into how we manage the moisture here. One thing that we have going on some of these surfaces are some explosions, because those moisture readings we need to have early in the day to get us through the rest of the afternoon. Here's an example of one of these explosions. It was a ball mark that wasn't repaired. Now, I'm not okay with these, but it is that time of year where we need to put a little extra moisture out on the putting surfaces in order to try and help make them through the day. And in the afternoons here, about this hour, you'll see us between 2 to 3:30. That's one of our irrigators, Cristobal. He'll be out pulling hose and helping to do a little bit of water management for us, where he'll hit the spots that need it in order to help us get through the rest of the afternoon. Now this front of the green here, you can see, is kind of beat up. Unfortunately, there's a lot of ball mark repair work that needs to be done here. And one of the other things that we've done a little bit differently this summer is we've backed off our sand top dressing. We're going to pick that back up starting on Monday.